Hi, I'm Michael Blake, Technical Fellow at Owl Cyber Defense. If you're familiar with us, you know that Owl Cyber Defense delivers purpose-built, made in the USA cross-domain and data diode solutions for the world's most demanding missions. Our high-assurance technologies enable secure collaboration across government and commercial networks, protecting sensitive data while keeping critical operations moving at mission speed. Zero Trust is a cybersecurity framework built around simple but powerful principle: never trust, always verify. Every user, device, application, and data flow is treated as untrusted until it has been explicitly verified, regardless of whether it originates inside or outside the network. This approach is a response to today's threat landscape, where perimeter defenses are no longer enough and where assumptions of trust can lead to compromise. Zero Trust architectures are designed to reduce risk by enforcing strict, continuous validation at every layer of the enterprise. But Zero Trust isn't a product or a single tool. It is a strategy. And implementing that strategy effectively, especially across multiple security domains, requires more than policy. It requires enforcement. That's where Owl comes in. Owl Cyber Defense builds hardware-enforced cross-domain solutions that make Zero Trust operational, especially in high-risk, mission-critical environments where software controls alone aren't sufficient. So how does that actually work? Think about how information moves between a classified network and an unclassified one, or from a critical infrastructure OT system or a central SOC. In a Zero Trust environment, that flow must be controlled with precision, verified, filtered, and enforced according to strict policy. Owl's cross-domain solutions do exactly that, combining content filtering, protocol enforcement, and data validation to ensure that only well-formed, authorized data can cross domain boundaries. Everything else is blocked by design. It's not just about one-way flow either. Our solutions support secure, policy-controlled bidirectional transfers, browse-down use cases, log forwarding into defensive cyber operations networks, and diode-enabled backup vault isolation. Whether data is being pushed or pulled, accessed or transferred, the key is Zero Trust enforcement at the boundary, independent of software agents or endpoint compliance. Let's be clear. Zero Trust doesn't replace cross-domain solutions. In fact, it depends on them. As the National Security Agency has stated, Zero Trust cannot eliminate the need for CDS, especially when data sensitivity or trust levels vary significantly between networks. Owl's CDS platforms provide that missing enforcement layer, enabling Zero Trust to function securely even when traditional software-based controls can't. Zero Trust brokers the access of actors to objects, users to services, files, and collaboration. Once the actor has access to the object, Zero Trust ends and cyber defense begins, and is required to mitigate threats such as data corruption or user-generated malicious content. Interactions with external organizations at lower levels of Zero Trust maturity can prescribe policy that communications with those organizations is not permitted. By segmenting networks, inspecting content, and applying policy-based validation, Owl helps limit the lateral movement, contain threats, and protect integrity of mission-critical data. This aligns directly with the federal Zero Trust pillars of network and data, where our hardware-enforced controls offer operational assurance that software-based controls simply can't. While Zero Trust sets a critical foundation, it also introduces new complexity, often involving dozens of software tools, integrations, and special skill sets to configure and maintain. For many organizations, that level of modernization isn't just costly, it's unsustainable. Owl's hardware-enforced cross-domain solutions offer a practical alternative. Enforce Zero Trust at the boundary, protect what matters most, and scale security where it's needed, without relying on 35 tools or 35 skill sets to keep it running. In high-threat environments, simplicity isn't just smart, it's essential, and that's where Owl becomes your operational failsafe. Owl Cyber Defense is at the forefront of this mission, delivering Zero Trust-aligned cross-domain solutions that have been evaluated and deployed in the highest assurance federal and critical infrastructure environments. From supporting real-time decision-making in the field to enabling secure, multi-domain collaboration, our solutions empower agencies to act quickly and securely without compromising trust. With hardware-enforced controls delivering Zero Trust enforcement where it matters most, and Owl's cyber defense setting the industry benchmark for cross-domain technology, organizations can be confident in the protection of their most critical missions. To discover how Owl's cyber defense can help you operationalize zero trust at your security boundaries, visit us online.